It's a beautiful day here at David Allen Memorial Ballpark. We will see the Broken Arrow Tigers face off against your Enid Plainsmen. I'm Cody Stalkup here, and we got full-on coverage of this great game. About to start the first pitch. Right now, Enid is 14-10 on the season, and they are hot off a successful weekend at the Enid Festival, going 2-1. They run-ruled Pioneer on day 1, lost to Lions of Moore on day 2, and won a thriller against Edmond North on day 3, where Garrett Scholl went deep twice, including a game-winning walk-off with the bases loaded. About to start the first pitch off, and we're seeing Bennett Percival. He's going to be the man on the mound to start it off. First pitch, that one is going to be ball 1. Up at bat is Kelton Tarr for the Tigers. Hits that one, a shallow one right to Percival. He's just going to toss that over to Kolopek, and that's going to be out number 1. Taking a look at our infield for Enid, at catcher is Tyson Kennedy. At first baseman is Kolopek. At second baseman is Goki. At shortstop is Robinson. At third base is Jarnigan, and of course at the mound is Percival. We're seeing Oliver up to bat now for Broken Arrow. After the first quick out, let's see what he can do. That one is going to be ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Hits that one. That one's going to go right to Goki. And another ground out. So a fairly quick start. We'll see if they can keep this quick inning going. Meyer up to bat now. And that will be ball 1. One 0 pitch. That will be strike 1. Hits that one. That one's going to go to right field, and that will be out number 3. A quick top of the inning for the Plainsmen. Not much work for Percival. They'll be due up. About to start off the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the batting order here. Number 1 is going to be Tyson Kennedy. He'll be the leadoff hitter. Garrett Scholl, number 2. At the 3-hole spot is Cooper Jarnigan. Number 4 is Kolopek. 5 is Hartling. 6 Young. 7 is Carter Simon. 8 is Robinson. And 9 is Dax Goki. Tyson Kennedy, he's batting about a .284 average this season. Drew about 6 walks in the festival. He was on base almost every single time. Here's the first pitch. That will be strike 1. On 1 pitch. That one inside, ball 1. Ball 2. Two 1 pitch. That's going to be ball 3. And that'll be strike 2, full count now. Here's the full count pitch. And that is strike 3. Caught him looking. And now we'll see Garrett Scholl up to bat. Had 2 homers in the last game against Edmond North. 1 in the first and then 1 in the final inning where he shot a moonshot with the bases loaded to win the game. That first pitch will be ball. Scholl batting a .314 this season. Hits that one. That one's going to go deep to center field. Center fielder looking to get under it. And yes, he does. Has to go all the way back to the warning track and hits the wall, but he does collect the out there, and that'll be a quick out number 2. And now it's Cooper Jarnigan up to bat. Jarnigan batting a .383. Two outs, nobody on. Here's a 2-out pitch. Ooh, a nice curve right there. Be strike 1. And that swing going to be strike 2, now down in the count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one will be foul. He'll stay alive. And that will be ball 1. One-two count. That one's going to go to center, left center there. Center fielder racing over to get to it, and right fielder actually catches that. That will be out number 3. A quick first inning to start this game off. So far, our score remains 0. We'll see if that changes as we head to the top of the second. Welcome back here. About to start off the second inning here. And we see for the Broken Arrow Tigers, up to bat is going to be Bates. Here is the pitch. That one right down the middle. A nice pitch by Percival. Be strike one. Didn't have to throw too many pitches in the first, only 7. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. And that one's a little high. Ball 1. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That one, ooh, lasers over to the dugout. Just misses number 18 for the Tigers. That will be foul ball. Count remains 1-2. There's a pitch. That one going to go to right field. Young getting under it. And he does. That'll be out number 1. Colin Dean up to bat now for the Tigers. Nice strike down the middle. That one inside, ball 1. Another inside pitch, ball 2. Percival, a two-way player. He can play about any position in the infield while also being on the mound. He's a solid batter as well for this team. Swing and a miss on that one, strike 2. Count even up 2 apiece. And that one's just going to get slipped out of his hand there. He's going to be hit by the pitch and walked. And that will be the first person on base for either team. Brock Natal up to bat next. One out, man on first. Inside, ball 1. That'll be ball 2, just too high. Two outs the count. We got a man at first, 1 out. Here's a pitch. Tries to bunt it, but can't get anything. Strike 1. Tries to pick off Dean, but he's safe. That one's going to go to shallow center field, and that will be a base hit. That will be the first hit on the board for the Tigers. So if one out, we got a man at second and at first. And Shane Cordry steps up to the plate. Excuse me, Tyler Billings. One out, man at first and second. First pitch, and off the glove of Kennedy as both runners advance to third and second. So now both runners in scoring position. One 0 count. Strike one. That one's going to go to second base. Dean heading home. He'll get home, but we will see Billings out. That'll be the first score of the game, a sac ground out. First pitch is a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One count. Ball two. That one gonna go right past the second baseman, and we'll see Natali head home. RBI single for Cordry. And we'll see Gore step to the mound, talk to Percival. It's 2-0 right now with the Tigers leading against the Plainsmen early in this game. Two outs, man at first. Trying to get out of this inning without allowing any more runs to cross. We'll see Bryce Smith. He's the 9-hole hitter for the Tigers. That one going to be a shot, a one-hopper to Scholl. And a wild throw. He is safe. There's one hopper to Jarnigan. Just too wide of a throw. Good job on Kolopek to catch it, or else that could have been out of play and players would advance bases. So that will go down as an error. That one going to be another shallow hop. Jarnigan fields that one once again, but he's able to get it this time, and that will be the end of the top of the second. 2 runs crossed for the Tigers. We'll see what the Plainsmen can do, as we will see Kolopek, Hartling, and Young. They'll be due up. About to start the bottom of the second. Tigers up 2-0. We'll see Waitley Kulopek. Kulopek has the highest batting average on anyone on the starting lineup, a .403. Here's the first pitch. That's going to be ball one. Ball two. Two oh pitch. That'll be strike one. That one will get in play a short hop. Third baseman fields it, and that will be out number one. Almost got there, just shy of it. Cage Hartling up to bat. He was absent the entire Enid Festival, but he's back on the lineup as a DH. Batting a .316. Strike one. That one going to be hit, but it will be foul ball. Strike two. Down 0-2 in the count now. One out, nobody on. That one's going to get to the second baseman. Second baseman fields it, and that will be out number two. So far, Enid just hasn't been able to get many good contact hits. Up next is the freshman Keon Young. He's sitting right at 300 for his batting average. Good curve, strike one. That is a nasty curve that this pitcher has on him. That one going to the shortstop. And that will be out number three. 3 up, 3 down once again for the Plainsmen. Tigers still lead 2-0, and the Plainsmen have yet to get a knock. We'll be right back. The start of the third. Back here for the top of the third, it's 2-0 with the Tigers leading against the Plainsmen. Oliver set to start this inning off as a leadoff hitter. Grounded out in the first. Inside pitch, ball 1. Ball 2. And that'll be ball 3. Let in release just a little early. A lot of inside pitches. And that will be strike 1. So Oliver steps back in the box thinking that was going to be ball 4. He's got to go for another attempt here. 3-1 count, nobody on. That one's going to get into play. Goki fields it, and he'll be grounded out for the second time today. Myers up to bat. He flew out in the first. That is strike 1. Strike 2. And he misses that strike 3. Kennedy losing the ball. Couldn't find it. Got to quickly get it to Kolopek. And a high throw has Kolopek leap off the bag. He's safe. Multitude of mistakes there. Just couldn't find the ball. Good hustle there by Oliver to get on base. That would have been Purcell's first strikeout of the game. Bates up to bat. Flew out in the second. Ball 1. And tip that one foul, strike 1. 1 out, man at first. 1-1's the count. Wild pitch. Oliver heading for second. And he is safe. That was Myers, excuse me. Two-one count. Man at second. Swing on that one. It is tipped, so runner cannot advance. That will be strike 2. 2-2 count. High pitch there. Ball 3, full count. That one goes foul. Count remains full. And Goki fields that. So Myers advances a third, but Bates is out. Two outs, we got a man at third here. And we got Dean trying to drive him in. That one going to be foul, strike one. That will leave the park in the reverse play. That one also going foul. Down 0-2 in the count, 2 outs. We got a man in scoring position at third. That one once again goes foul. Swung at every attempt so far. He does get a decent amount of contact on it, but not enough to drive it fair. That'll be ball one. Two outs. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Percival. He deals it. That one going to be hit, and that one once again going foul. Swinging at them a lot. They may even try to paint the lower corners. That one going to be fair, but not too far as Robinson fields it. No, they're losing the sun, but they do get it. Simon catches that one. Has to travel a bit, but he gets there pretty easily. And that will be out number 3. And we will see the Plainsmen try to hit the bottom of the order coming up for the bottom of the third. Leading things off for the Plainsmen is Carter Simon, the left fielder. Simon pitched in the first game of the Enid Festival. He pitched a complete game. So far his batting average, .295. Let's see if the Plainsmen can finally get off a hit. They've been hitless so far. That will be ball one. That'll be strike one. Swing, miss, strike 2. Ball 2. Two-two pitch, hits that one. That will be foul ball. Count remains 2 apiece. No outs, nobody on. That one, a shallow hop, and the pitcher fields it and steps on the base himself. That'll be out number 1. Aiden Robinson up to bat, batting a .316. One out, nobody on. Strike 1. That one going to center field. Center fielder getting under it, and that will be out number 2. Dax Goki. That's a .327. Ball 1. And they say strike on that. Bet outside. Umpire gives the benefit of doubt to the pitcher. That one hit foul, strike 2. Tipped, foul. And they say ball 2 on that one. 2-2 count now. 2 outs, nobody on. And that'll make it full count. And that will be strike 3 as he retires the first 9 here. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Plainsmen are still hitless. Back here at the top of the fourth, we'll see the Tigers up to bat. And number 2, Brock Natale, up to bat. He got the first hit of the ball game going on in the second, and he later scored. Ball 1. Ball 2. Wild pitch, ball 3. Three-0 pitch. Strike 1. Time call by Matali. And that will be ball 4. He'll take a base. Billings up to bat. Had a sack ground out in the second. That led to the first score. Bunt to that one. Percival gets him out. And Kolopek's thinking throwing to second as Natale jumps off, but he decides against it. That'll be out number 1 here. Cordray up to bat. He has the second hit for the Tigers. He also had an RBI single. That one gonna go to right field as Billings heading to home. And he is in. That increases the lead to 3 now. Another RBI single for Cordray. I mean, Natale was able to score. Run on first, 1 out. Bryce Smith. Bunts that one. Percival gets it, and he'll give it to Kolopek, and that will be out number 2. Top of the lineup, about to head off. Kelton Tarr. Hitless so far, ground out, and a fielder's choice. Ball 1. Strike 1. 2 outs, man at second. It's 1-1. That will be ball 2. Strike 2, counting it up 2 apiece. Two outs, man at second. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3, count is now full. That one going to be foul ball. Count remains full. And that is strike 3. First strikeout for Purcellville tonight. 1 run crosses the plate here. It's 3-0. Plainsmen due up. About to start the bottom of the 4th. Plainsmen still looking for their first hit as Landon Thiel, the man on the mound, has been pitching real well. 2 strikeouts. He's made it really hard for them to get a solid hit off. He's only thrown 38 pitches to this point. That one, center fielder gets under it. Quick out number 1. Garrett Schultz up to bat. Flew out in the first. Down by 3. Plainsmen really need to get the bats hot. And, you know, going against the lineup for the second time can always be a struggle because now they kind of have a feel for you. They can kind of see what pitches you're throwing, what more you're throwing than others as this pitch is hit. And that one's going to be foul, strike 1. So we'll see how this pitcher is able to adapt. Probably see it more. That curveball, he has a pretty nasty curveball on him. 0-1 pitch. That one once again hit foul. Down 0-2 in the count. 1 out, no one on. That's going to be ball 1. That's going to be foul. Count remains 1-2. He hits that one, but that's just going to be foul. Well, not just, but it's foul. A little late on the swing on that. So still 1-2 with one out. We got no one on here. That one's going to get past, and that will finally get on the hit column here. That will spoil the no-hitter. And so now with one out, Scholl gets the Plainsmen their first hit of the game. We'll see if they can use that as some momentum and make a decent comeback here, down 3-0. Jarnigan up to bat. Flew out in the first. That one, double play intact. 6-4-3, and that's going to be a double play there, quickly ending the inning. Good job by the shortstop, right by the second baseman. Feels that quick toss. And still 3-0 as it's going to the top of the fifth. About 3 innings left here. We'll see if the Plainsmen can do anything to chip into this lead. About to start the top of the fifth here. 3-0, we see Oliver up to bat. Oliver so far 0 for 2, as that first pitch is strike. Ball 1. One pitch, that's going to be ball 2. And that will be ball 3, 3-1 count, no outs, nobody on. Hits that one. Klopek fields it, tosses it to Percival. It's a close one. He is out, though. Real close one. Good hustle by Oliver. Meyer up to bat. He reached base after a strikeout dropped by Kennedy. His last time at bat. Strike 1. Nice inside pitch there by Percival. Ball one. That one's going to be right to Robinson. Muffs it. It's going to be close, and a wild throw. And that's probably going to be counted as an error. Yes, it will. First error today for the Plainsmen. First error for actually both teams. Fairly solid defending play by both teams. But it'll be one out. We got a man at first. Ball one. Ball two. Strike one. Tries to pick him up, but he's safe back at first. 2-1, one out. We got a man at first here. Real close to the hitter there. That's going to be ball 3, 3-1 count now. Swing. Made him look silly on that one. Full count, strike two. One out, it's full count. Tries to pick him off. He's safe at first. Runner stealing. That's going to be foul. So he'll have to head back to first. Still full count. Runner stealing once again, and once again it's hit foul. One out, man at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Runner stealing once again, and once again it's hit foul. I take a guess here. I think the runner might steal. Tries to pick him off, but he's safe at first. And that is ball 4. He'll take a base. And we're seeing Gore. Looks like he's calling time. He's going to walk to the mound. And I see Israel Gonzalez also heading to the mound. Might be the reliever for today. And that will be Bennett's night. As looks like it's actually going to be Aiden Robinson as a reliever. And we're seeing Adriel Gonzalez head out to, looks like center field, as Garrett Scholl is heading to the dugout. He might be taking the third base position. While we have the time, let's take a look at the next 7 games for the Plainsmen. Tomorrow they're heading to Broken Arrow to finish this series off. Then on the 11th, they'll be heading to Edmond Memorial. The 13th, they'll finish that series here against Memorial. On the 15th and 16th, they'll have a 2-series game against Capitol Hill. The first one will be at Capitol Hill. The second one will be here. On the 19th will be a 1-game versus McGuinness. And on the 20th, it'll be Edmond Santa Fe here at David Allen. About to resume play here. It's the top of the 5th, 3-0 as the Tigers lead. We got a man at first and second with 1 out so far. We'll see Dean step up to the plate. Dean was walked in the second and flew out in the third. This is his third at bat. Robinson, the reliever pitcher. Here's the first pitch. That one going to be just outside, ball 1. Man at first and second, trying to get out of this situation without allowing any runs. That'll be ball 2. Two-0 pitch, strike 1. Hits that one foul, strike 2, count even up at 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Actually, he's going to pick him off, and he is out, thrown out after he got too big of a lead off there. And that will be out number 2. Real good play there by Robinson, throwing to Jarnigan. Caught him kind of in a lackadaisical mood there. He wasn't ready for the pickoff. 2-2. That will be high, full count. Tries to pick him off too, but he is safe. Once again, tries to pick him off. He is safe once again, though. That was a close one. Could have gone either way. Getting a little cocky with that lead stepping onto the green turf. Might try to steal on this one. Hits that one, and that will be fouled just shy of a big hit to left field. Still 3-2. Runner going. Strike 3. And that'll put it into the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th here. 3-0 is the score. Enid got to get some hits. It's been slim pickings for them so far. We'll see how they can handle this bottom of the 5th inning with the game starting to close in. Welcome back here, bottom of the 5th inning. We'll see Waitley Kolopek. He rounded out in the 2nd. First pitch is a strike. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike 2, count evened up. This Landon Thiel, he's on the mound for Broken Arrow. Been a solid pitcher today, only 1 hit allowed. He's got a nasty curveball and a pretty solid slider as well. Inside there. Ball 3, full count now. See if Kolopek can get on base on a walk here. Hits that one, shallow 1 hop. Third baseman. And that will be out number 1 as McCage Hartling steps up. Enid still down 3-0 here against the Tigers. Haven't really been able to get any hit besides that one by Scholl, by Seal. That one going to second base, and that will be a quick out number 2 here. Keon Young up to bat. Young grounded out in the second. Nobody on. 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Ball 1. That one's going to be to third base, but they'll say foul. So it will be strike 2, 1-2 count. 2 outs, nobody on. That will be ball 2. Count evened up. 2-2. Hits that one, shortstop. And he is out, and that is another quick inning for the Tigers as they still have yet to let anyone get to second base here. It's still 3-0 as the Tigers lead against the Plainsmen. They will be due up. Welcome back here. About to start the top of the 6th. It's 3-0. Tigers lead. Natale up to bat. Singled in the first. Excuse me, singled in the second. He also was walked in the fourth. Strike 1. One pitch, that's going to be ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Robinson. That one's going to be ball 2. And ball 3. Trying to get him a chase on the outside pitch. Hits that one. Goki fields that one. Toss to Kolopek. That'll be out number 1. Billingsley up to bat. Over 3 to this point. Checks his swing, but it'll be a strike anyway. Ball 1. Robinson with a 1-1 pitch. That'll be ball 2. Hits that one. And that's going to be a base hit. His first knock of the game. Oh, and that's going to be misplay by Gonzalez as he heads to second. Up next, the first baseman, Cordry. 2 for 2 to this point. And that one's going to go deep. Young reaches out for it, and that's going to hit the wall as Billingsley heads over to home. Cordry stops at second, and RBI double. Well, Cordry has been a big factor for this Tigers team. He's driven in 3 of their 4 runs today. We're going to have a talk here with the ump and Broken Arrow's coach. Meanwhile, they'll get a pinch runner in for Cordry, number 16. There, Jax Gibson. Sorry, I couldn't find it on my paper. So about to resume play here. 1 out, man at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to bunt it. Gets it away. Ball 1. Strike 1. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Taps that one. Scholl, it's going to be close. He is safe at first. So man at first and third, 1 out. Kelton Tarr back up to bat. His 4th at bat has yet to get on base. Time being called. Nice curve or slider there. Strike one. Runner going. And Kenny will let him steal. So both runners in scoring position, man at second and at third now. One out. 1-1 is the count. That'll be ball two. Two one count. Hits that one. That's going to be an infield fly. Scholl will catch that one. 1 out to go here in the top of the sixth. Oliver up to bat. That one will be foul. Strike one. Strike two. Trying not to allow any more runners across the plate here. 0-2 count, man at first, man at second and third. We have 2 outs here. That one will be tipped foul. Still 0-2. That one going to shallow right, and that's going to get down as both Gibson and Smith cross the plate to extend the lead to 6-0, a 2 RBI double for Oliver, his first hit of the day. Jordan Myers up to bat. Reached on an error his last at bat. That'll be ball one. That's going to be foul, strike one. Runner second, big lead off. Ball two. That'll be strike two, count evened up. think he thought it was a 3-2 count, but now it's going to be a full count now after that ball. Two outs, man at second. Here's the full count pitch. And that one will be ball four. He'll take a base. Cooper Bates up to bat next. Oh for 3 so far. Ball one. Strike one. Strike two. Two outs, man at first and second. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Time actually being called there by Bates. Trying to make sure he can get a good knock on it. That will be ball two. Count evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's going to be hit to left field. No one there. One runner comes in. Still trying to get the ball as another runner comes in. He's heading home and he's going to get there. It's now 8-0. 2 RBI double. Colin Dean up to hit. There's the DH. Ball one. Strike one. Pitch. That will be fouled. Strike two. Five runs allowed in this inning. Hits that one. That will be foul ball though. 1-2 count. We got 2 outs, man at second. Ball two. Ball 3, count is now full. Trying to get out of this inning here. Here's the full count pitch. And that will be ball 4 as runner from second advances to third. And we'll play another at-bat in this inning. Man at first and third, 2 outs. Brock Natale up to bat. Two outs. Man at first and third. Robinson deals the pitch. That will be ball 1. Tries to pick him off. He's safe at first, though. Strike 1. Swing and miss, strike 2. Here's 1-2 pitch. Hits that one. That's going to go to center field. Israel getting under it. And that will be third out. A tough inning there for the Plainsmen. 5 runs allowed. It's 8-0 here as we head to the bottom of the 6th. A rally is going to be hard. Not impossible, though. We'll see what they can do. Here we are at the bottom of the 6th here. It's 8-0 with the Tigers leading your Plainsmen. Carter Simon up to bat. Simon is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the third. Down by 8. Rally is improbable, but not impossible. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. Nope, ball 1. Hits that one. That one's going to go to right field. The right fielder trying to get under it and about shot right to him. That'll be out number 1. Aiden Robinson will hit. He is also 0 for 1. as he flew out in the third as well. And they need a big inning here. Try to chip away at that lead as that is the ball. Try to chip away at that lead. Just one hit at a time, though. Hits that one, and that one's going to get on as Smith lost it in the sun. And they'll have their second hit of the game. As Robinson on with a single, Dax Goki. Struck out in the third. We'll get a courtesy runner for Robinson, Zarek Slater. One out, man at first. Goki struck out in the third. We'll see what he can do here. Ball one. Dax Goki really good at drawing these walks. He has a really good eye. And good plate discipline as well. Strike one there. Good pitch right at the outside of the strike zone. Hard for a batter to tell if that's going to be kind of a 50-50 chance. The batter takes that one. And that one's a bit wild outside. Try to get him to chase. He did not. Be ball two. Ball three, 3-1's the count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And they say strike on that one, so it's going to be full count now. Let's see what Goki can do. Hits that one, he'll stay alive as that goes foul. Hits that one, that's tipped foul, as he will enter a bit of a battle. Be really good position. Get him, be good position to get him walked or get a base hit as that pitch is hit. And that will be ball four, he'll take a base. That is the first walk for this pitcher on the mound today. Tyson Kennedy stepping up to bat. Kennedy 0 for 2, struck out in the first and flew out in the fourth. This is his third at bat. Ball one. Catcher drops that, but runners go back to their base. One out, man at first and at second. They say strike on that one. Inside pitch. Count even up one apiece. Strike two. 1-2 count. One out, man at first and second. That'll be ball two. 2-2 count now. Good to have bases loaded with next hitter up. 2-2 pitch, hits that one. That one's going to get in, and that's going to be a base hit. Zarek, and now bases are loaded as a big Garrett Scholl steps up to the plate. 2 homers in the last game. This could be a big moment in the ball game, maybe even a defining one. If he can get this one to go yard. We'll find out. Looks like he's telling the outfield, play back a little deeper, as this guy, he is a slugger. 1 out, bases loaded here. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, a nice curve. Hits that one. That will be foul, though. A little late on that one. Get just a millisecond earlier. That's going to be in play. At least an RBI base hit. Maybe even more. That will be ball 1, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That will be ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. They got him looking. Jarnigan up to hit. 2 outs. 2 outs here. They got to get someone home here as we approach the final 1.5 inning here in this game. Strike 1. Really got to respect that breaking ball he has. Hits that one. That one's going deep to right field. Right fielder trying, and that is just foul. So close from a big hit. Would have sent maybe everybody except Jarnigan home. And we'll get a courtesy runner for Tyson Kennedy. 2 outs. They'll put Seth Carlson at the first base. Two outs, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. It's that one that'll be foul. He'll battle a little bit. He'll stay alive. 0 for 2 to this point. He grounded out in the 4th, flew out in the 1st. 8-0 ball game. They really need to get 1 or 2 runners home so they can just kind of chip away in that lead. Checks his swing. That's going to be a ball. Smart move there. Try to get him to chase. He almost chased on that one, but he was smart enough to hold it back. One-two pitch. Hits that one. That one's going to go right at the middle, and that will be out number 3 as they leave the bases. They leave the bases loaded as we head to the top of the 7th. Welcome back. About to return here, top of the 7th, as the Tigers are running away with this one. It is currently 8-0. Plainsmen were left stranded on all the bases. Last inning, we'll see if they can get a quick top of the 7th and maybe try to score a few before this game is over, maybe even mount a comeback. We'll see as the first pitch is hit, and that one's going to be right to Scholl. Scholl fields that, has enough time, and has all the time in the world to get it to color pick. That'll be out number 1. Quick out there. Condry up to bat. He is so far 3 for 3. It's that. Nope, he does not. That will be strike 1. Really didn't seem like he had it all in that swing. Kind of just took a nonchalant one. One out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Two. That'll be ball 1. And that'll be strike 3. Looks like they're just swinging to get out of this game. Bryce Smith up to bat. One for 3 today. Two outs, no one on. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-1 count, 2 outs, nobody on. That will be ball 3. Here's a 3-1 pitch. That will be ball 4. He'll be walked. Man at first with 2 outs. Top of the lineup once again as we see Kelton Tarr up to bat, the right fielder. That will be ball 1. Robinson deals the 1-0 pitch. That'll be ball 2. Ball 3. Keeps kind of tracing them outside. And that will be ball 4. Second walk of this inning. And we'll see Brady Oliver up to bat. So they got a quick first 2 outs, but walked the last 2 batters. Another outside pitch, ball. And it looks like we'll see Coach Gore up to the mound, make sure everything's all right. He's been throwing a lot outside. After that last inning, he threw nearly 40 pitches in that 6th inning, so might be having some arm trouble right now. And they'll keep him for the rest of this game. One oh's the count. Man at first and second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Ball 2. Hits that one, and that's going to get past him as Smith is heading home. And that will be another run added on, now 9-0. RBI single for Oliver. Jordan Meyer up to bat. 2 outs, man at first and at third. Strike 1. Ball 1. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Runners at each end of the diamond. Ball 2. Swing miss, strike 2. And that is ball 3, full count now. That one hit foul. Count remains full. Full count pitch. And that is ball 4. Bases loaded now. Cooper Bates up to bat. Ball 1. And Gore heading back up to the mound for the second time this inning. And might be time to sit down Aiden Robinson. We'll see if he wants to keep him. Looks like someone's coming out of the bullpen. That'll be Aiden Robinson's night. We'll have a closing pitcher. And it looks like it's going to be Zarek Slater. Welcome back here. It's the top of the 7th. 9-0. Bases are loaded. Zarek Slater takes the glove from Ed Robinson. He'll finish this game off. One 0 pitch. That hit foul, strike one. Count evened at 1 apiece. 2 outs, bases are loaded. Hits that one, that will be foul. Strike two now. One-two pitch. And all I have to do is tag home plate. That's going to do it for this top of the 7th. And we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Let's see what the Plainsmen can do. Leading off here, we have Waitley Kolopek, 0 for 2 to this point. 2 flyouts, 2 groundouts, excuse me. A lot of work to be done here in 1 inning. We'll see if they can add a few runs. First pitch, real close, and that'll be a ball. That's real close to Kolopek, nearly hit him. Strike 1. That'll be ball 2. 2-1 count, no outs, nobody on. Checks his swing, ball 3. Here's a 3-1 count. Hits that one. Second baseman muffs it, but he's able to get it, and that will be out number 1. Cage Hartling up to bat. 0 for 2 to this point. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Ball 1. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3, count now 3-1. And that will be ball 4. He'll be walked. Keon Young up to bat next. Young 0 for 2 to this point. Man at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 right down the middle. Hits that one. That was going to go to shallow right. Right fielder able to get to it, though. And that'll be out number 2. And now the Plainsmen are down to their final out as Carter Simon steps up to the bag. Two outs, man at first. Here's the pitch. That will be ball 1. And that'll be strike on the inside pitch. 1-1 count now. Hits that one. That one's got some distance to it. And that one is out of here. A 2-shot homer by Carter Simon. Oh, excuse me, never mind. That is not a homer. That was caught. I didn't see it. That's going to be the game. So the Tigers win this one pretty convincingly, 9-0. A really stellar job at the mound by Landon Thiel for the the Tigers. Only 3 hits and only walked 2 batters. Had a great game. Good job to Broken Arrow. Enid, one of those games you just couldn't get the bats hot, and they just had a better scheme when it came to hitting. Well, we hope Broken Arrow has a safe drive home, and Enid will be playing them tomorrow at Broken Arrow. We'll see if they can split the series. And that will do it for today's broadcast. I'm Cody Stalkup. I'll see you next time. Go